Hi guys, and welcome to another video. In today's one, we are going to be looking into AutoGrid as well as snapping tools that are available to us within 3ds Max. It's going to be quite helpful for you because it's going to allow you to model some really accurate objects within 3ds Max. What I mean by accurate is you will be able to make sure that each vertex aligns with the other vertex, or each edge of an object aligns with the other edge of the object. So let's get started. So here I've got the perspective viewport. I've also got the layer explorer on one side as well. Let's just create a box really quickly here. And at any moment, if I want to create an object on top of this object, I cannot do so. Let's just try creating it. As you can see here, it's actually creating objects on the actual default grid that we have in the scene, which is not actually what we want for this particular instance. So what we want to do is we want to actually start building stuff on top of the objects that have already been built. So I'm just going to quickly Control Z, and now I'm going to enable AutoGrid. As soon as I enable AutoGrid, I get the option of actually using the faces within the scene to dictate where the initial grid is going to be created. On that, we will be able to create objects. So let's say if we want to create object on this plane, we can actually do that without any issues. We can actually create objects on top of this plane, and we can actually create objects on this plane as well. So that actually gives you quite a bit of a freedom to start creating some really complex objects quite quickly. So that's the basics of AutoGrid. So super useful. You're going to be using it quite a bit in the coming lessons. So the next bit I want to touch base on is the snap toggles. So the snap toggles, you can actually toggle it from here. You see that magnet sign as well as the number 3 sign, and the shortcut key is S. So I can actually toggle on and off the snapping tools, and you have further options in it as well. If you right click on top of it, you get the grid and snap settings. Here you have tons of different options of what you can actually use to snap your objects to. So you got the grid points, which is self-explanatory. You got a pivot, perpendicular, vertex, segment faces, and all that. Most of the times, in my case, I use the vertex, and that's more than enough to go about your business. So I'm just going to enable vertex here, and then I am going to turn this off. And now, if you notice, I get this highlight of the vertex, the plus sign. So that is actually telling that I can, whatever object I create is going to snap to that edge, and I can then go to the other edge and I can snap to it as well. That way I can create precise objects. It also works similarly to transformation tools as well. As you can see, I've got my toggle enabled. I'm just going to quickly try to move this point to here. I can easily do that. So it doesn't matter whichever vertex is in the scene, it's going to try to snap to it. So yeah, that's quite a helpful bit there, which you can use for your future modeling jobs. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.